Module 4, bottom of the funnel. Let's go. We are talking conversion. Now, I've seen some people teach about the social funnel. And what they do is they tell you about the ads and they tell you about the content. But not a lot of people get into what I'm about to teach you right here. What the hell do we do now? We ran the ads. They found us. They know who we are. They know our values, our mission, our story. They know about the offer. They know about who we help, the problem we solve. We're doing the content cadence, so we're keeping up with that. We're doing a reel a day. We're doing a YouTube video a week. We're doing 3 to 5 stories daily. We created the lead magnet. We have our mini course, so we have the My Story video. We're starting to get a ton of follows, and we're starting to get inbound messages. Now we need to actually convert all of these leads. So let's cover the goals again. So at the top of the funnel, we talked about running the ads. We're looking to get followers. That's it. We just want followers. The middle of the funnel, the goal was to get messages. Lead nurture, put out your lead magnet, have people start a conversation and DM us. Now the bottom of the funnel, this is the sales part. So the conversion framework looks like this. Someone follows you, they engage with the content, so they like, they comment, they might have saw your story, or they just followed you. So now we need to DM them. This is something that you're going to do manually yourself until you reach about 30,000 a month, and then you can hire a setter to take over your DMs. So don't be like everybody else and just put a link tree or a calendar link in your bio and think that you're going to book calls. That doesn't work. I did that for a long time, and boy, was I lying to myself. Instead, you want to use this DM script to speak to people in the DM and get them on a call. This part here can be a whole nother course by itself. There's so much value that I'm about to drop that I really want you to take the information and start crushing it. Now, this is the stair-step DM script. There's a couple different parts, and we're going to go through that now. The first part of it, we're going to connect with the people first. Once we built that connection, the next part, we're going to qualify them. We need to know if they're the right fit. And the last part is just going to be convert. So if they are a good fit, we need to get them on the phone ASAP. Now, the ones with the red dot next to them, all that means is that you either reflect or react whenever necessary. And all I mean by that is that if somebody, we're asking people questions and they're starting to open up about their situation or something personal, we want to react and be human and say, oh, wow, yeah, I completely understand. Or, oh, nice. Or, wow, sweet. Or, oh, I like that goal. Just be a human, like have an actual conversation. Don't just go from question to question. So the first part is appear. This is what we're going to use to start the conversation. And it could be just as simple as putting their name and saying, hey, thanks for the follow with an emoji. Or thanks for the follow and then their name. Or hey, name, thanks for engaging with my content. And then the last one I've seen that people actually sent to me and I've also sent it out is simply just first name or first name and last name with an exclamation point. Now, the second part is the opener. So this is an opening question to kind of get things rolling. So, hey, are you an investor? Are you a coach? Hey, are you a wholesaler or an investor? Are you a real estate coach? Then we want to move to this or that. This is another question just so we can figure out what they want and do they actually have a problem that I can solve. Are you looking to scale or are you happy where you are? Are you looking to scale or are you just getting it started? Do you coach one-on-one or is it more group coaching? Do you have a fitness trainer or do you have a fitness guide that you're following? That's the connect. So next, we need to actually qualify them. Are they a fit for the program? Are they a fit for the problem that we solve? And can they actually afford it? Our job here is to close the gap. So where are they currently at? Over here. And where do they want to be? Z. So what's your goal? Where do you want to be in the next 3 to 6 months? So an example, they might tell you, oh, I'm looking to get 5 new clients every month. Or, hey, I want to start making $50,000 a month. We need to figure out what the problem that we solve, can we actually close that gap? Then the next part is need. We have the goal, the tangible result they want. Now we need to ask what they need to actually get to that goal. So, hey, what do you think you need in order to get there? Or what do you feel you need to hit that goal? Or what's your plan to get to X amount of clients per month or X amount per month? The next part is help. So we just We just need to ask if they want our help. So, hey, would you like some help with that? Or would you like some help from someone that's done exactly what you want and been in your position? Would you like help getting there? This sounds so simple, but do you need help? If they say yes, then we move on to convert. If they say no, then we don't need to force the conversation. Again, the whole point of this social funnel is not so that we have to be the ultimate salesperson. These people either want to buy or they're not quite ready, and they'll continue to follow you, watch the content, get your lead magnets, watch your YouTube videos, and they may buy 3 months down the line, 6 months down the line, a year down the line, but eventually they will buy. Now, the next step, if they say yes, and the converting part of it is to suggest. So we suggest the next step. We want them on the call, so we just simply ask them, would you like to hop on a call? Or you down to jump on a call and go over what this would look like? Or, hey, do you want to jump on a call and go over the details? And then we need to just invite them. Booking in the call, but don't just drop your calendar link. Drop the link, and then you could leave another message saying, I'll leave the chat open for any questions that you might have. Or react to their message and say something like, oh, okay, yeah, that sounds good. Here's the link. I'll leave it open for any questions and wait for your confirmation. Sounds good. Here's the link. Send me a screenshot once it's been booked. Now, this leads into the last part, which is confirm. We want to make sure that they actually booked. While you have them in the DM talking back and forth with you, you want to confirm it because people are going to leave it for later. They're going to ignore it. They're going to forget about it. So we want to make sure that we get it all booked and confirmed during the conversation. So you can say something like, hey, I'll leave the chat open on my end for confirmation just to make sure we get it on both of our calendars. Or even this one, like I said in the last one. Sounds good. Here's the link. Send me a screenshot once it's been booked. Now, this is the DM script. Follow the script from new follower to a book call. It's simple enough. It really takes out the guessing game, and it helps to book calls. So, now they booked. What happens now? Well, before we actually get them on the call, we have to nurture them even more. Crazy, right? We can only hope that they watch our IG content, our YouTube content, they watch the mini course, they watch the My Story videos, they've seen the retargeting ads. But hey, we never know, right? So we don't want to assume. So just in case, we're just going to nurture them just a little bit more. And most people don't ever add this to their process. And this process is called the pre-call sequence. There's two things that are happening here. This is a video explaining that this is a call to make a decision on an investment. Make sure to bring any partners. Make sure you bring your credit card. This is not just a strategy call or a call to chit chat. Now, there are people that do have a 2-call process. There might be a chit chat, a little bit of strategy session in the beginning. And then the second call is more of the offer pitch. We do one close and that's it. Then you have another video, which is a training. And the goal of the training is to show how your outcome can help them specifically as a coach, an investor, someone on a fitness journey, a business owner. So with this training, you want to talk about what's in it for them. This can be a 10 to 20 minute training. What most people do, and I briefly just covered this, they have 2 calls. One to chit chat a bit, and then the second call is to actually present the offer and a pitch. We're just going to do 1 call and close. We don't want them to hop on the call and say, oh, that sounds great. You send me over some testimonials and a proposal with all the information? No. We handle a lot of the objections beforehand so that the call can go much smoother. That is the goal of the pre-call sequence. You want to make sure that they understand what's happening. You want to make sure that they know how all of this works and what's in it for them. We handle the objections before the call, and we get them excited to invest in themselves. So, along with the videos, they're also going to get email reminders and texts along with these videos so that we can increase the show-up rate. Now, I know you're probably thinking, well, yeah, all that sounds great. I'm blown away with how much information you actually drop, and I'm excited. But I can't sell, and there's no need to worry. Because 1, that's the reason why we run the social funnel. It does so much nurturing in the process that the sales call is actually very easy. We're not trying to convince anybody to work with us. They either want it or they don't. We try to handle as many objections that they would have within our content and the nurturing process. 2, there is a script that we use that goes through the entire call from the intro down to sending a payment link on the call so that they can pay. So I just want to show you the actual script that we use. I'm not going to go through this word for word, but just to show you, it's a lengthy process. A lot of these calls do take about 30 to 45 minutes, but I just wanted to show you kind of so you have a better understanding. Now, again, I'm not going to go word for word into the script because even for what you sell, it might be a little bit different. Might have to change a couple words around. But the main overview is basically we want to first clarify exactly where they are. Then we want to label the problem. That's the second part. The third part, we want to point out the past pain points or the pain points they're going through now. The fourth part is sell them the transformation, sell them the dream, sell them the vacation. Don't sell the features or what your program is. And then we want to also get rid of concerns. And then the last part is get the sale. So this is how we actually get the leads, how we nurture the leads, and then how to convert them once we have them on a call. The next module, we're going to cover what do I actually do now. You just finished watching 4 modules, your mind is blown, and you have questions. Well, I'm going to try to cover them in the next module, so I'll see you over there.